Hello everyone. Today we will see a method that will allow us to generate more than 10,000 NFTs for free. If you're ready, let's go. So I will try to explain everything that I'm doing so that I don't lose you in the middle of the process. For every layer, what's important is that they have the same dimension. So what we do here is that we create multiple um, page on Canva, and on one of them we choose that one, and we will do the background on it, and we download multiple color of that background. But you can modify the background as you wish. So now let's make the reference character. This reference character will be the main model that will help us for our project. We choose the gray circle for the body and some ovals for the feet. So we search for some eye models and then we put it on our design. And also we did this for the mouth. And actually our character is pretty much ready, right? So now we have some accessories like hat. So the more you add accessories, the more you will be able to generate some unique art. But also in the next part, we'll make some variation of color on every layer so that we have some specific and different art. So now what we have to do is from the main character, we will have some multiple layers that we will copy every aspect of our main character in one layer. The great news is since we have chosen the same dimensions for every layer, exactly when we copy our mouth, for example, and we put it on the other layer, it will have the exact position that we need when we'll be generating multiple other art. So I'm adding things like bandage to make it more unique. You can add anything you want. Your only limitation is your imagination. But don't forget to add a layer for everything, which means we will have to create a Canva page for every element that we add on our character. For the red hat that you just saw, what we do now, we put it on the main character and then exactly we copy it and put it on a different layer. It will be exact on the exact position that we need. So now we have all the layers ready. So what we do, we change the color of the body and then we download every single image. We do the same thing for the mouth, the same thing for the feet, etc. So as I told you, the more variation that you have, the more possibility you have to generate multiple other art. Since we have finished every layer and download each images, what we will do now is we will try to remove the background. So depending on the app that you're using to make that NFT, you will probably have to skip this step. But what we are doing here is that we are removing all the background on all our images. So in this step, we will have to download node.js, which is an application you have to install on your computer. So link will be in the description. Node.js will allow us to run a specific package. Link will be in the description. So when you download the package, you will have to extract it And then after extracting it, you will have to copy all your image where you have cut the background on the folder. I mean, right now we put it on the folder layers, but every every layer will be copied in a specific folder. So since the application will stack every picture on top of each other, be aware that the first folder will be the background and the second one the body, etc., etc. If you want, you can change the name of the files. And also, don't forget to delete the layers that was previously on the package because there were a project on the package. Since we've modified the folders, we will have to modify the configuration file in the SRC folder. What we do, we put the number of picture in every folder. For example, background, we have 5, we put 5, etc., etc. And then if you put underscore R, it will make this specific image more rare. And then we open Node.js that we just installed. This is an important step. When you just open Node.js, you have to type first npm install to be able to install everything that the Node.js application needs to open our file. So after installing everything that Node.js needs, what we do now, we copy the path where the index file is and we put cd and we put the path. So now we are in the path that we need. So we type node index.js and type enter. Exactly what it did, it generates 5 NFTs. When we click on the build folder, we see that we have our 5 NFTs, but we don't need only 5. So what we'll have to do, we'll have to modify the configuration file. But first, let's see our NFT. Pretty cool, right? So what we do now, we'll have to modify the default edition number to be able to have more NFT generated. So let's modify it, for example, by, well, let's put 10. And then when we put 10, and when we try to run our application with Node.js again, we can see that previously we didn't have the combination with the red hat. So now we have more variation of our NFT. And now if you want to upload them for free on OpenSea, you can check out my other video on how to do it. And don't forget to subscribe.